Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sports Banter. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. I'm Z, he's B, and today, we got a few hot topics for you. We're gonna
Yes, sir.
start with the whole is the Prem League refereeing corrupt? And we're gonna mention one individual after video surfaced of him not saying the best at all,
Yeah.
especially towards Liverpool and Club. We're going to transition from there into the tight Premier League standing as it stands today during the international break, and we'll close out with Chelsea might be looking for a world class center back come this
Yes, sir.
January.
Yes, sir, man. How you doing, brother, man? I hope your Tuesday is going off right.
It's going off right, man. It's going off right. I can't believe it. I had to think for a second. Is it Tuesday? I
Hey, bro,
can't
the
keep
weeks be
track these days.
flying, bro. Weeks be flying,
I
man.
can't keep track these days, man. What about you? How you
I'm
doing, Big
good,
B?
brother. I can't, I put the shades back on. I thought I'd be anonymous
Ooh,
today, man.
I like it. I like it, man. Shades is a good look on you, man. Not gonna
Appreciate
lie,
that. These
bro.
are little. These might be unisex though for all the haters out there. I don't know. These are a little feminine, so forgive
Ah, nah.
me. But man, let's
You
get
rocking
into
them.
it, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, man, crazy video. By the way, I don't know. So for context, there was a video dropped. It was leaked. Um, it appeared to be the referee. I believe his name is David Coote or David Cody, something like that. But essentially, he was. It seemed he was drunk, high, something. He was on some sort of
Under the
something,
influence for
some
sure.
yeah, under the influence. Yeah, yeah,
Intoxicated,
yeah. Intoxicated
intoxicated
is the
for
word.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was basically someone filmed him. I don't know if it was a family member, a friend, a random, and he was just talking crazy about how he hates Jurgen
Crazy.
Klopp and how he hates Liverpool, and it was just a bad look for the Premier League, for the whole referee system in England, and it brought up a conversation like, is this like a thing that's very common, or is this within all refs, or is this just him, or is he what needs to be done? So I don't know. What were your initial thoughts when you saw it, bro?
I'm not surprised. I'm not
Really?
surprised.
By
No,
what?
not at all. I think when you look at European soccer across the
Yeah,
board and you look at the different leagues
European
in
soccer.
Europe, yeah, and you look at the different leagues, you like that. Gotta give a shout out here and then give a shout out here. When you look at European soccer across the board and you look at the
Yeah,
different leagues,
yeah,
the Prem has the
yeah.
worst officiating system.
Hmm.
The Prem's ref have blown so many missed opportunities, and there is no accountability
And
that's
is that a
ever
thing? Is
taken
that a
place.
thing just from your own bias, or is that you think that's actual fact?
No. Hey, we're not speaking no bias here. You know when I'm speaking bias,
No,
it
facts.
has to do with a certain team. It's not all the time, by the way, man. I'm pretty, factual. I'm just
Fact.
a
My
strong
fault, big
opinionator.
homie. My fault.
Yeah, come on, man. You gonna make me lose credit right from the first three
No,
minutes?
I ain't. Chill out, man.
So
Go
I
ahead
that's
though.
why I wasn't surprised, man. I think there's corruption within the officiating
Yeah,
um, organization within the Prem.
yeah.
And what he said, man, and then at the end of the video, he was like, "We got to make sure this doesn't get out." And then the guy next to him says, "Guys, we can't let this get out. We don't want to ruin his
you
career."
know,
Well,
you
guess
know what's
what?
crazy? Yeah,
Career ruined.
yeah. You know what's crazy though? Apparently, the referee David. I don't know how he says his last name, but we'll call him David. Apparently, he didn't even know that was recorded ever. So this guy must have been cooked,
Oh
man. He must
yeah,
have been finished.
cooked.
You know,
It, it,
because you
and
could
what
tell
I
by the
what,
video too.
Oh, 100%. He was in another atmosphere. What I also heard or read, and I didn't double check this, so apologies if I'm incorrect. Here, this video was recorded back in 2020,
Yeah. That's true. During
right?
COVID, 2020 or 2021, one of the two.
Oh yeah. So maybe with lockdown, nothing to do.
Yeah,
He needed some. I'm trying to. Why am I trying to make an excuse for him?
you're
They're
trying to
corrupt.
justify it.
Yeah, they're
And, and
corrupt.
and and apparently Liverpool fans have actually critiqued the guy before this was even released. Funny
Mm-hmm.
enough. But
Mm-hmm.
I want to mention that like I think that it's not wrong for him to feel that way about Klopp in Liverpool, but it's wrong if he like portrays actions where he's like he's biased towards Liverpool. I think it's wrong. But like you look at any workplace, like for example, your work or my work. If you're a, I don't know, if you're a dentist, if you're a lawyer, if you're an engineer, you're not gonna get along with everyone you're working with or working around. I feel like, and I don't like. It's okay for him not to like Klopp. I don't know. Maybe he pisses him off. Maybe he just talks too much on the sideline or Liverpool. But for him to put it online, or I think that's terrible. You know, to
I'm
be
following you.
recording, yeah, to record someone like that, and also and I think as a referee, bias, as a job like a referee, you can't be having that kind of bias. You know, I don't, and that's just me thinking if he's gave them bad calls. You know what I'm saying? If he's done actions, you know.
Yeah, no, no. I'm following what you're saying that we're human beings. You're
Yeah.
not gonna get along with everyone. There are those that are gonna, um, dissatisfy you,
Uh,
and you're not gonna like. But that can't impact, like you mentioned, your
again.
calls.
Hmm.
That can't. And then more than that, just from what he said in that video,
Yeah,
there is
crazy.
no way you're telling me that hasn't impacted
Yeah,
Liverpool games. That was
maybe.
very
Yeah,
deep. That was very deep dislike
yeah. It sounds
and
like it.
very deep dislike. And so there's no way that he didn't look the other way when a Liverpool player was tackled. He didn't look the other way when, someone
Uh,
said something from the other team. You
yeah,
can't tell me he didn't. So it's
yeah. I
very
mean, I
unfortunate.
don't have the factual evidence, but I do hear Liverpool fans saying that though. So,
Yeah. And you know who's
and you,
next?
hey, huh?
And I wouldn't be surprised.
Anthony Taylor.
Absolutely. For
I was just gonna
Chelsea,
say it. He
absolutely.
probably got a video like that too, tucked in the
Absolutely.
fold, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Do you
It's
think the
I
punishment
just
was right? Sorry to cut
we
you off.
have we don't know what the punishment is yet.
Yeah, but I mean, they said they suspended him indefinitely as of now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
You have to suspend him. You have to do investigation.
yeah,
With the corruption that I'm saying that is within the officiating organization in the Prem, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets like a year, 2 year
mm,
suspension. For me personally, I don't think he should ref another Prem League game. He can do lower tiers, but
hmm,
Prem, after what he said and
yeah.
the dislike he has
Imagine
for
if he's
Liverpool,
coaching. Imagine if he's refing Liverpool too.
I just don't see it, man. And back to Anthony Taylor, man. I need referees to be held to a standard. I
Yeah.
need
Okay.
referees to
That's
be
a
held
whole nother
accountable.
conversation. That's another
Yeah,
conversation.
there has to be some sort of review. There has to be
Yeah.
some sort of punishment. They can't
Yeah.
just give bad calls and then ref next weekend. It's not right.
Especially with the introduction of VAR, I think it's damn near impossible to get a call, especially like a penalty call or like a
Yeah,
non-penalty call or a red. Like guys, we have people in a box looking at this on a video, and you're telling me you guys still got it wrong. You know, like it's
it's
crazy. For example, and I don't want to make this a whole Chelsea thing, but when Cole Palmer got tackled by was it Ugarte or was it the center back? Who was that brother?
which one?
The Argentinian center back. I forget his name, bro. On Manu,
Yeah,
little dude.
Argentinian. Oh, Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez? Didn't he slide tackle Cole Palmer versus United and he hit his knee
Yeah,
injured?
yeah,
Like, how is that not even a card? If you a red card? Like,
exactly,
if you got people in the VAR looking at it, you got a referee. Like, come on, man, it's just crazy. I do
exactly,
agree. There has to be some sort of standards, man. Some sort of
exactly.
incentive for them to do better. You know?
Yeah, yeah, no, no, 100%. And I think and I'm looking it up. The organization, I think it's the PGMOL. That's what
Mm, yeah,
oversees
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
officiating in the Prem. And I
Yeah,
remember,
game match
I don't,
official or
I,
something like that.
I remember last season, I believe,
Mm.
Anthony Taylor had a botch call, but the referee, the VAR referee, he didn't interfere because he said that's his buddy and he doesn't want to hurt his
Are you
feelings.
serious?
Yeah, absolutely. And
Damn.
this 100%, I just can't remember if it was Michael Oliver or who. And this is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. This, and it didn't go
It's
punished.
bad
It
that we
wasn't
even know.
punished.
It's bad that we even know their names. How about that?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be kind of bad for us to know who you are as a ref.
yeah,
You know?
a hundred
But
percent, a
man,
hundred percent.
yeah, bro, it's it's shameful, man. We'll
And
see
also
what happens.
Arsenal fans over the weekend were singing to Michael Oliver. Michael Oliver is making it about you.
Mm-hmm.
because he just kept interfering in play. It was towards Kai Havertz, he was in the right, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying in the theme of fans across the board, they're not happy with the officiating.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The most competitive league, the best league in the world, cannot
Mm-hmm.
have the worst refereeing system.
Yeah. Nah. Fair. Fair. Fair, man. I mean, that's all I had really on this subject, man. I don't know if you
Yeah,
wanted to touch more.
no, same here. I think talking about the Prem and continuing the conversation, man, the standings.
Yeah.
My
Wow.
goodness.
What a season it's been in terms of
Mm.
unexpected. Like who would have to start? Like who would have thought Liverpool would be not even no hate towards Liverpool or all the hate towards Liverpool, but who, who would have thought they would have been first? You know, with a new manager coming in, and
Five
I
points
mean I didn't
clear.
know much about it. Yeah, 5 points. They're playing well too. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pull up the table real quick, but they're also um they're
I got
one
it pulled
draw and
right
one
now.
loss. Not one draw,
Yeah.
one loss is crazy, bro. So they're
Absolutely.
playing
Nine
well. And
wins.
then and you would think City's doing a lot worse than they are just because of recent form. But man,
Yeah.
for them to lose four in a row in all comps at
Yeah,
23rd
that's tough.
is
That's
tough.
crazy.
And what really
First time
struck
in
if
Pep's career.
yeah, crazy, man. But really um like I kept an eye on big time was that Chelsea, who are third place, and Manchester United, who are 13th place. Guess the points difference between the two?
2.
4 points, bro. Between
Wow.
third and 13th. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
That is crazy. That is
Four
crazy. How
four
many?
teams are at 19 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and how many more are at 18?
Three
Yeah,
teams are at
it's a
18. And then
it's a
two teams.
dog
Yeah,
fight.
bro. It's
It's a dog
crazy.
fight, man. That middle of the league is jam packed, and that's why, for all Chelsea purposes, we have to separate ourselves. We don't want to
Yeah.
be, in that situation where we lose a game or we tie a game,
Yeah.
but definitely lose a game, and we go from, let's say, fourth to eighth. You don't want to be in that
Yeah.
situation.
It's easy. And you could think about it too. Like, if say we won or like say we scored another goal versus I don't know what's a close game we've had this year versus Crystal Palace or
Yeah,
versus
Bournemouth. Bournemouth we
Bournemouth.
won.
Bournemouth won, but what's the other team we tied? Forest, who are playing great
Yeah,
this year. We could be second in the table. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely,
So it's so crazy.
absolutely.
And then if we lose the game, we
Yeah,
could be 13th. So it's
yeah.
like, bro, you really gotta. And I want to say that's more credit to the quality of the Prem. I'd say in the last couple of years, especially this year. Like there's so many good teams.
Yeah, good coaching across the board, good teams,
Good
good
teams.
systems, good
Hmm.
tactical operations. Man,
Like
it's
no,
exciting.
exactly. No weekends like, oh, this should be an easy win, except if you're
Yeah,
versing and love towards them, but like Southampton, for example,
yeah,
but
yeah. They're
like,
definitely.
yeah.
We saw Ipswich over the weekend beat. I mean, it is Spurs and all, but they did beat Spurs. We saw that. And Ipswich is a bottom three team. I don't think they're
Yeah,
anymore. I
facts.
think they're in bottom four now. But we
Bottom
saw
four, yeah.
them.
They're
Yeah,
good, and
beat
they're
beat
so well
Spurs.
coached. I know McKenna was actually going to
Exactly.
come to Chelsea as well. But bro,
Yeah.
like, and there's so many teams that are doing well. Like you look at Nottingham Forest under Nuno, they look,
Mm,
they look good, man. And like I'm
yeah.
very surprised by them. Brighton, new coach as well, young man, and they look
Very
great.
young.
Very young team. Who else? Bournemouth looks really good this year as well. So it's exciting,
Man,
man.
they're flying.
Hmm.
Absolutely, man. It's good for the league. It's good for the fans. Let's see what happens after international break
Yes,
finishes,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Tragedy. A
Any
tragedy
team,
that we
any
had
team,
this many.
any team that excites you the most besides us, of course.
Let's look at the league again. Man, I'm so pro Chelsea. I don't even want to look at any other teams. But let me take a peek here, man. I think it has to be Bournemouth, man.
Really?
Seeing what
Okay, I
Bournemouth is
like that.
doing,
Yeah, me too.
especially after
Solanke lift.
exactly. So
Yeah,
to me, no, that's credit to them.
fair, man. Fair.
And then anything else here before we hop into Chelsea news?
Man,
I
not
don't
really.
know if we even consider it Chelsea news because we talked about Chelsea in our previous two segments, but
I know, but I mean, really, I didn't. I just wanted to really delve into that refereeing thing and just kind of touch points on how the Prem is tight, and then obviously the Chelsea news, which
hey, the briefings are out, man. International break. One thing you can count on: the briefings are out, and right off the board on Monday, we get briefing from Frab. that Chelsea is looking at a
Yeah.
world-class striker come this January,
Striker or
or
center back?
excuse me, good catch, center back
Oh.
this January or in the summer.
Yeah.
Uh, and so, hey, I think we need a world class center back. We need
Hmm.
a veteran center back. We need one that's going to elevate, Fofana and Colwell.
Yeah.
And, it's definitely needed because when you look at who comes after Fofana and Colwell, there's a big drop off. Whether it's
Yeah.
Tossin or the Vibe squad, there's a big drop off.
Who did he specify any names? Our man Fabrizio, by the way, he texted me recently, but did he specify any names?
Really? What did he say?
Supposed to just let that slide, man.
I know, teasing you for sure, man. Hey, man, Big B got the connect, bro. Hey, don't y'all forget that now. Don't y'all forget that now, man.
Hey,
I can't remember if he said any names. Maybe the Barcelona center back. I can't remember. Maybe that's who I want selfish. Maybe that's who I want selfishly.
Kubarsi? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Barca.
crazy.
What's his name?
There's no way we get Kubarsi, bro.
Nah, what's his name? From Uruguay.
Oh, Araujo.
Araujo,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know. Is Kubarsi a center back, bro? I'm not tapped in with Barca, man.
Yeah, they're
But,
flying though.
Man, I wouldn't mind, bro. As you said, man, we got. You go past Fofana Cole, boy. Hey.
Big drop off. Big drop off. You go into the deep end right away, man.
Yeah,
There's no shallow end.
Yeah, nah, it's tough, man. That's exciting though, man. We'll see what happens on that front, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, I seen January too that we might look for a center back. So who knows, man?
Hey, man. We'll see what more briefings come out before this international break is over.
Yes, sir, baby. That's all I had, big dog. What about you?
Hey, man, that's it, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Sports Banter. Keep up the engagement. Appreciate the subscribes, the likes, the comments, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care,
everyone. Shout out to Detroit Pistons, baby. Y'all take care, man.
And the Detroit Lions.